Hello there! Thank you for clicking on this video. So I'm recording this video right after editing Friday's video, and I'll be honest, my brain is a little bit fried right now, and I wanted to play a deck that didn't involve too much brain power, if you will. So I decided to go with a aggressive deck, and right now this Simic Aggro deck is pretty popular. Now, I played a version of this deck about a month ago. This is like the updated version that everybody's playing, and I'm here to see if the upgrades really upgraded it. I think the biggest difference is that it's going all in on the Spyglass Siren, Gene Pollinator, and Paul Patch Recruit, and none of the, I forget the name of the might, but that might that, you know, when it taps, buffs up another creature equal to its power. Also going in 4 of Azure Beastbinder, as well as Floodpit's Drowner, 4 Innkeeper's Talent, and 4 Junith Reviver of the Hive. Now, with Junith Reviver of the Hive, or Jackal Genius something or another, even though it is a legendary creature, the reason why you can get away with having 4 is that if you have 1/1/1 counter on Junith, you can play a second copy of Junith, and Junith will copy the Junith you're casting. You will lose the original copy to the legendary rule, but the copy that it makes is not legendary, so it'll stick, so you'll have 2 Juniths on the battlefield. And then if they stick, you can do some nasty things from there. This version also is playing 2 Tyvar the Pummeler. I personally think it's a great addition. Tyvar is a little bit stickier than most creatures, since you can tap a untapped creature to give it indestructible. And also, for 5 mana, creatures you control get +X/+X, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. It doesn't even have to be Tyvar's power. It's just any creature, if they're very powerful, you can pump up all your creatures by that much. So a great way to finish the game. And I don't think the Ouroboroid needs any introduction, but this is an Ouroboroid deck, and it is the main piece. You know, it just, if Ouroboroid sticks on the battlefield, it's pretty much over with. Oh, and 1 copy of Surrak Elusive Hunter. If you're going up against a control deck and they use a lot of targeted removal, Surrak is a great way to get card advantage. As for the sideboard, we have 3 Keen-Eye Curators for Graveyard Hate. We got 2 Tashana's Tidebinders, 2 Repulsive Mutations, 4 Dragon Sniper. I think the Dragon Sniper is for any opponents that has a lot of flying creatures. Maybe you want a creature with Death Touch and Vigilance and Reach. It's a really good 1-drop creature. Then you have 2 Insidious Fungus for any artifact or enchantment hate. And you have 2 more Repulsive Mutation. I said 2 copies, well there's 4. So anyways, that is the sideboard. And with that, let's just get into the games and see if we can aggressively climb this ladder with Simic Aggro. Here we go. Alright, had planned to do a different deck, but still feeling under the weather, so I decided to go with Aggro. Maybe it'll be less strenuous to my brain. On the play! It's always a good thing. And playing Simic Aggro, played it, similar deck about a month ago, but this is like the upgraded version. I don't think I can keep this. I do have turn 1 Llanowar Elves on the play into turn 2 Drunith, but if I don't draw a land, I'm kind of screwed. So just hope for... well... Alright. I convinced myself to keep it. Hope that the opponent doesn't have a turn 1 removal. Opponent had a turn 1 removal. I need to draw a land, which I did. So that's wonderful. If I had the Llanowar Elves, it would have been even more wonderful. Do they have another 1 mana removal? They do not. I drew another land. That's freaking awesome. I'll pay 2 life for that. And go ahead and pay Offspring. And it looks like we're up against Control. It could be Control, it could be Artifacts. Even though this is an enchantment. So I might not want to like play too heavily onto the battlefield. I could play another, I could play the Innkeeper's Talent. I mean, that's perfect. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. End the turn. I'm gonna hold open Floodpit's Drowner. They board, sweep the board. Yep. Well, you know what I could do? I could play Juna's next turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then Floodpit's Drowner. Yeah. I think that might be a little bit better. Drawing a little bit too many lands, though. But that allows me to level 1. End the turn. Okay. Just going to play Floodpit's Drowner. It will copy the Floodpit's Drowner. Load this up. They get lost my Innkeeper's Talent. Alright, well, I need something. Tyvar is good, but I have a feeling my creatures aren't going to be on the battlefield for too much longer. Okay, opponent, I don't know why opponent is holding off. Consult the stars. They find their board wipe. They grabbed whatever card pretty quick, so it could be a board wipe. Okay. They didn't have enough removal. Against Control, Repulsive Mutation. Is there... Maybe go down on the number of Innkeeper's Talent. Or Floodpit's Drowner, maybe? Well, the Flash works. I think it's the Beastbinder. Maybe go down to 2 Beastbinders, 3 Innkeeper's Talent. Make it 2 Innkeeper's Talent. I don't know, something like that. I do not like going up against Control, but at least I am playing an aggro deck. Let's see what the opponent brings in. Opponent is taking a really long time sideboarding. Hopefully this is not another case of opponent decided not to play game 2. Maybe the opponent disconnected and they are trying to reconnect. We'll find out. Move up just a little bit. Okay, yep, so the opponent is there. We do have turn 1, turn 2. Yeah, I think we can keep this. Got a decent hand. I kind of screwed up here. I should have played Breeding Pool or Multiversal Passive. Well, yeah, Breeding Pool, because I don't have enough blue to play both Drunith and Spyglass Siren. So maybe this is Innkeeper's Talent here. I'm pretty sure they're holding up a little spell. Yep. Okay. That's what I figured. Okay, let's see if they have the counter spell. Do they have the removal spell? Could be just board wipe next turn. In this case, yeah, I'm just going to grab Forest, play Breeding Pool next turn. Okay, double planes. Okay, Seam Rip is not removal. Or not board wipe. Verge is even better. I think I want something better than Spyglass Siren. Pastrana. Sure. Okay, they take the damage. I'll end the turn. Okay, opponent has 4 cards in hand. They haven't really done much past 2 turns. Maybe I should have kept the Spyglass Siren to get Drunith Reviver of the Hive back, but I think I'm just going to play Drunith. They're going to try and remove it, either by oh, that is what I want. I should have played a land. Let's It's alright. I'll pay 2 life. I'll end the turn. Alright, opponent, consult the stars. Now board wipe? Sure. Mm-hmm. Do I need more blue? Yeah. Why not? Alright, so they need to remove the Ouroboroid. No more lies. Okay. I guess I could have waited for one more land, but send it there. Alright, I need to get slightly better draws. It's alright. In the turn. Alright, I'm trying to, I guess, figure out which land to get rid of. Okay, opponent consult the stars. They can get 2 cards. See if they can find enough removal. All right. That kind of sucks. I don't know. All right. Let's see here. Do we have a way to win from here? I am not drawing any of my good spells. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to wait till I had Ouroboroid in hand. Would like to have like my counter spells in hand that I sideboarded 4 of. Okay, well. Yeah. Let's just go on to the next one. Tidebinders. One less Tyvar. Just one Keeper. Alright, let's try something like that. That's a rough hand. That's better. I think we do it this way then. All right. Maybe we'll draw a 3-drop. I mean, that works. All we need is a land. And for the opponent to, yep, if we can draw a untapped land here. Untapped land. Thank you. Okay, there's no 3-mana board wipe. So opponent's in a very tough position now. Because even if they remove the Ouroboroid, it's probably a targeted removal, which means I grow my board even more. Seam Rip. Alright, I'm going to grow the other 2 small guys, because I'm pretty sure the Ouroboroid is going to get removed. And if they don't, I mean, my guys are going to get bigger. Alright. That worked out pretty well. Right, depending on how long this match takes, this might be the last match for today. I spent all morning editing the video for Friday, and I'm right now recording the video for Monday, and it's taking a toll on my brain. After editing, I definitely feel a lot more exhausted. On the play again, yay! And so, yeah. I go first. This is not the best hand. I'm going to keep it, play this tapped, and then I could play Innkeeper's Talent turn 2. And then a Offspring Paw Patch Recruit. Enters tapped. Am I playing Control again? Oh, please don't tell me I'm playing Control again. Oh, it's even worse. Jeskai Control. Okay, so what I could do is I could go Drunith into Paw Patch. Right? Yeah. So I go pay 2 life. What do they have for 1 mana? Into the flip. Oh, okay. I mean, essentially it was the same thing. I was going to play Paw Patch Recruit kicked. was hoping for a land so I could play the Ouroboroid, but we can do this into this. I want to pump Druid. Pump up my attackers. I think. Alright, we are not up against what I thought we were. 3 blind mice. Just Kai tokens. Let's see if they block one of my guys. They do. Okay. Stock up. Okay. We could even have a... Damn. Alright. Alright. I think... I need that land. I guess we'll spread out the love. Are they playing? I play Chico, okay. 3 blind mice. Gotcha. Alright. What can we do here? Could play Innkeeper's Talent. Spyglass Siren. Spyglass Siren. I guess just Llanowar Elves and Polpatch Recruit, Spyglass Siren. Okay. Just in case they do play Ward Wipe, maybe I don't want to. So they too deeply. I think they take 4. Or... Oh yeah, I think I have lethal already. Yeah. This is lethal. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking so hard about that. I'm trying to do math. State my brain's in right now. What am I playing against? Tashanas and Repulsive Mutation. 3. We go down to 3 Druidess. Is there a Beastbinder? It's pretty good. Fitzjohner, maybe not so much. Go down 1 Tyvar. Go down to 2 Innkeeper's Talents. Do this way? I don't know. Okay, this time went up against, or got into the match pretty quick. So I wonder if the opponent sideboarded at all, or... Hey! Counterspell. I guess I'll keep this. Got Llanowar Elves, Spyglass Siren. Could play Spyglass Siren first, just in case they have turn 1 removal, because I don't have a turn 3 play with Llanowar Elves anyway. Okay, let's see what they have. anything. Alright. And we shall see if they play board wipes at all. Stock up. Do I play Ouroboroid? That one leaves up 1 mana. So I think instead do this. Yes. Enters tapped. Attack for 3. End the turn. They play tapped mana. Caretaker's talented. Okay. Does nothing for now. Pay 2 life. Play Ouroboroid. One attacker. End the turn. Come on, play a board wipe. Maybe. First strike, when this creature enters, copy the next spell you cast this turn. When you cast it, you may choose new targets for the copy. Okay. Alright, resolve that. Weird, they saw that I had this, right? Resolve. 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 Right. Pretty sure. Yeah. All right. So that went like as well as you could with this deck. And yeah, with that being said, yeah, I think I'm going to end the video there. I know it's only 2 games, but like I said, just the way I'm feeling. And also, this deck is not new. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen it. It's getting pretty popular in the meta. So I'm not really going to do like a conclusion, final thoughts segment here. But yeah, it's pretty aggressive, but also can play a bit more of a, I don't know if you call it mid-range, but you know, it can play a little bit later game as well, as long as you draw the right cards. Yeah, I think the only thing it's missing is a reliable card draw. Maybe like just 1 or 2 copies of Enduring, what was it called? The Enduring Curiosity. There we go. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you stuck around this long, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate your support. So until the next video, I hope you have fun playing Magic, and yeah, see you in the next video. So take care. Bye.